Hi y'all, it's Susie. Welcome back to my craft room. Okay, today these are going to be the little bags that we're going to be working on. And as I told you yesterday, you can use envelopes, you can use, paper, you can use whatever that you have. The idea is that we're going to create a pocket here, and then when it's glued down, there'll either be a pocket here or a pocket here or here, depending on how you do it. I forgot to glue this part down, and so I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick, just so that I don't forget later on. Oop. Well, this comes out a little bit fast. Okay, so glue this down. And this is actually fabric fusion, so I don't know how it's going to hold. This is like the first time using it, so I'm not sure what I'm going to think about it yet. So I heard that it was, about the same as 3-in-1. It doesn't smell like 3-in-1, and I don't think it's going to grab as quickly as 3-in-1, but we're going to give it a try. So anyway, this is what we're going to be doing today. So again, pull out your scraps. Again, you can use an envelope like we did before. If you have pre-made bags like this, that don't necessarily have like the gusset piece in it, you can use that, but you'll fold it up to make your other pocket. Whatever you want to use will be fine. I'm going to save this and use this for the like the bags, like the glassine bags that that we made for tomorrow. So this is what we're working on for today. And so just grab your scraps out. Obviously, we're going to be collaging a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to create some interest in your piece. And if you end up not creating interest in your piece with your collage pieces, then you can do it with your decorations. But this today is going to take a little bit longer because obviously we're going to be tearing and inking a lot. So let me just grab in a couple of little bags here. And you know what, let me get a littler one since, well, I need 3 anyway, so it doesn't matter, I guess, which one. Let's do one with the decorative top. Okay, so let's just grab in our scraps and start gluing, tearing some and gluing some. So get your itty bitty tiny pieces that you can use. Because, I told you, save your teeny little pieces because today would be the day to use a lot of that stuff up. So we're going to kind of work on that. Obviously, I didn't have a lot of preparation into this, so, I'm just kind of sorting some and grabbing some as I go. That would kind of go with any of it, I suppose, so we'll put that there. I'm really looking for my smaller pieces. Like this with that. I think I like these with this over here. Put this one over here. I really have the sun coming in right now, so, which I'm so thankful for. That's a bigger piece. I want to kind of save that one. I could probably use it on something else. So any of these pieces that you have like this, I mean, just, pull them in, grab them, just whatever. I guess I at least should have sorted through my pieces before I came on, but I didn't. So, I'm going to painstakingly, I guess, have y'all do it with me. Goodness, the sun is really coming in today, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful day here. So how are y'all doing today, and what are y'all up to? Y'all kind of working on some of the same stuff as me? I mean, what are y'all working on? I forgot to tell you yesterday, and I meant to, but please, 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 please post pictures of your projects online. I love to see them. I've got my Facebook group that'll be in the comment section below. So, you can post your pictures there. I definitely want to see them. Let's all, just kind of do this together, kind of celebrate this whole little thing together and enjoy. Let's just enjoy the process. Okay, so I have a bunch of little bitty pieces pulled in, and we're just going to start with some. And let me, all right, let me show you about interest real quick. On this page, and yeah, forget all this other stuff that's in the way. Let me put something behind it, kind of so it doesn't distract it. Now, how you create interest on a piece is you want to kind of put things in a triangle shape. Notice I have, this was a part of a building, and I put a part of it here, and a part of it here, and a part of it here. It does not have to be an exact, where all sides are the same. You just kind of want to make whatever. Well, I tried to keep that in mind when I put pieces on the bottom, so that if I put an embellishment here and maybe say here, I'm still going to have like a triangle effect here. So, you want to keep that in mind. As long as you can create interest, the human eye is drawn to that. And that's what will help make your piece kind of cohesive and come together. Now, I also thought, well, you know what? If I ended up putting, a big piece here, well, you know what? Let me put some flowers where I can create kind of a triangle effect. So I did it kind of with a few different ones, and I don't put too much thought into it when I'm doing it. Now, I did purposely place these, and I knew that I was going to have some flowers, and I wanted to put them in somewhere. When I placed them, I put the first two pieces. The third one was kind of on purpose. So I just wanted to draw that little bit of interest in. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. I'm not like a artist like that. So, you may want to check with an artist about, maybe some better tips than that. Now this little corner piece, I'm going to save that because I can use that as a tuck spot, on a journal page, kind of like that. And it is thick piece, so I'm going to save that for a corner piece. I'll put that back in my scrap pile. But I do want to pull in some of these littler scraps that, won't be used for much. This I could use for a belly band, and it is thicker, so I'm going to kind of save that one. This, you can tell that this was one that I folded to make a pocket out of. I didn't clip these corners, but I'm going to do that and use this too as maybe, well, no, it's upside down. That's why I didn't use it. So I could tear that off, turn that under, but it's, it's just going to keep getting smaller, which I don't mind. I don't mind having small pieces like that. So I'll probably do that with this piece as well to make a little pocket with this thicker card. Of course, that cuts her face off, but I could put an embellishment there and it won't matter. And so I'll put that one aside. So just kind of look at your pieces and see what you can use them for. Well, there's a good little one. That's a good little one. You can have all your pieces where their edges are smooth, or you can have them kind of torn up. I do like the torn edges, but these pieces are so small that I will not be tearing these today, just because I don't want to keep making them smaller and smaller and smaller. Now, I kind of want to look at maybe some interest pieces, and I think I want to go with maybe these kind of pinkish flowers. And since I'm cutting the edges, I want to pull that in. I want to have these pink flowers kind of as an interest piece, and I do want to ink around them so that they do have definition. I don't want it to look like it's one complete page. This I'm just thinking because it's right here. I'm actually going to be using those three pieces kind of as my interest focal point kind of thing. All right, so let me cut this one because that one's jagged on the edge. And it doesn't, see, you tell I kind of cut that one cattywampus, and it's okay. It's just that I'm not doing torn edges. I don't want some torn and some straight. It's okay if you do. I just prefer either to use all torn pieces or all straight pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the straight edge pieces because I seem to have a lot of those, and I have a lot of little bitty scraps. I could take the time to tear around these, but I'm not today. I think it will look just fine the way it is. Okay, so I want to kind of place these where I think I'm going to end up with. I don't want it, you know, like to be an exact triangle. I want it to be kind of off. So I want to glue those 3 pieces down first because I know those are the pink flowers that I want to use to, you know, make a little triangle with. Now, my glue is not going to cooperate with me. Sorry, y'all. Let's just pull in another one. All right. This is one of those thicker pieces, and I could have used it, you know, like for a little journaling card to put in a little pocket, but I'm not. I want to use it for this right here. And then let's see, I want to do this right here. Let's see, I don't want those to be exactly even. My pen kind of stuck to me. Okay, I'm going to cut this piece off a little bit. Ink it up. And this is why today's video is going to take longer, is because, you know, we're getting our little bitty pieces and we're making them work. You know, don't throw your little scraps away, because even the scraps that we have left at the end of this project, I'm going to take and put them in, you know, what I'm going to call a glue book, which is actually my decoupage pages that I already have decoupage pages ready to go to cut out for tags and such. And they don't have, these don't need to be perfectly straight on there either. You can put them kind of cattywampus if you want to, you know, just to, you know, because you don't want everything to look like, you know, it's all a whole bunch of little soldiers all lined up ready to go. Just, you know. I'm telling you what, this is the stickiest glue I have ever used, and I love it. I mean, I don't love it because it's sticky. I love it because, I think I want that across the bottom, actually. Just because once it sticks, it holds really, really well. And I do not know what the name of it is. I wish I did. I've not been able to find it again. And believe it or not, I actually bought that at the Dollar Tree some months ago. Well, I guess when I first went out, you know, after the pandemic. And I really, 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 really like it. And so, if y'all happen to see any purple glue like that at Dollar Tree, I think you'll like it. I really, really do. Okay. I mean, it is super, super sticky. Cut that corner off a little bit. Just a little bit. And I don't, you know, like I said, they don't have to be perfect. They don't need to be, you know, all lined up in a row, all nice and neat. You can, you know, make them as kind of cattywampus as you want to. Oh, I didn't ink that. Oh no, y'all are probably yelling. That's probably why. Yuck. I'm telling you, this glue is sticky. The only complaint that I would have about it, I think, is that it's thin. If it were a little bit thicker, and of course, you know, I could leave the lid off for a while and let it thicken up some. But I'm telling you, the hold is amazing. I do want to put a piece like that Don't need it that big. Let's see, maybe about this big. I mean, this is so sticky, it does not want to let go of my fingers. I mean, and that's where it's, you know, it's been on my fingers for a minute. So really, once you put it on there, if you let it sit for a minute, it just gets that, and gets kind of tacky. It gets that much more sticky. And I do wish I knew where it was. And I think I mixed the purple glue that I found with some clear glue, because I didn't think, you know, I was going to be, you know, awfully proud of it. But man, I turned out to really, really like it. All right, that just kind of throws that in there. Yeah, let's put that one right there so ink it. Yeah, it is no fun inking all these little pieces. That's probably my least favorite part about decoupaging, and that's when I wish that I didn't when I didn't ink, because I don't enjoy inking all those little pieces. Let's go that way with that one. And I don't like to make them, you know, where they're all like, where I have this one, I don't want to add another piece to make it look like that's just a longer piece. I want it to be different, you know. Okay, let's cut that off some. Ink that one, and I just threw my scissors on the floor. Glad I didn't hit my dog. Kind of covered up my interest flower there, didn't I? There we go. Let some pink stick out some. Okay, yeah, much better. Oh my goodness, I got a little piece I cut off, poking out from under there. I'm fixing to really mess up if I don't quit. Oh my Lord, I knew it. I knew it. This stuff is so sticky. Okay, I'm just going to keep on going with this. And this is a bigger piece. Let's just, well, see, I wanted to tear it because I'm used to tearing. I'm definitely going to have to make some ink to put on this pad. This one is wetted for yesterday's video, if y'all recall, and I'm really not happy with it. Oh my goodness. Probably look better that way. I'm going to keep those interest flowers kind of in there. Not a lot, but, you know, just some. And I have this here. Let's see. I do have another little piece of this. Well, I think I will put that one there. I want it even though. There we go. Maybe like that. You know, try not to make, like, I've got several pieces overlapping there. You don't want any one place to get too awfully thick. You know, more so than, you know, a whole bunch of the rest of them. This is a piece that obviously I had stuck down, and I pulled it up before I got it all the way stuck. But it just wasn't good enough to use, you know, just for a... I have this little piece that I had left over from something, so let's just use it up while I'm here. I'm gonna make sure those edges aren't white. And that's really my main purpose for inking these, is to keep my edges from being really white. I probably have enough glue right there, but just for a little squeeze. There we go. I don't mind if a little bit of the background shows through. Just don't want a lot of it showing through. And you just want to go far enough under here, you know, because remember, you're going to glue this part down. And so, but, you know, you want it to be under there just enough, you know, where your flap's going to cover it. Let's see, this was a piece that was torn. I do think I have some more smaller pieces, though. Nope. Nope. Oh, that'll look nice there. And obviously, the smaller the pieces, you know, the longer it's going to take you to, you know, to cover your thing. But it's a great, great way to use up your scraps. And then this will match your, you know, whatever journal that you're working on, you know, as long as you're using, you know, similar colors and such. That is just a little bit stark white, so I do kind of want to take that color down just a little bit. Okay. I think I just put that like that. I'm going to make sure I cover up what I want covered up. Okay. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Remember, I'm going to glue the sides and just that little lip. And if you're using, you know, regular store-bought bags, you won't have this little dootsy bop that I have. All right. So now I just want to cover this space. Oh, wait, I got this piece right here. That probably worked just fine. And it will. You know what? Take a little bit off. Just that little corner piece, maybe. Let me cut a little bit too short. That's okay. I said I don't mind a little bit of the background showing through. I just don't, you know, obviously since I'm covering it, I don't want a lot of it to show through. And, you know, the different layers obviously give it the different dimensions. And, you know, it gives it a different look and texture. And some people do like to, you know, Mod Podge over the top of their pieces. You know, regardless what they put them on. And if you want to do that, that's fine too. Just make sure that, you know, you don't Mod Podge your little pocket right there shut. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And I think that looks very, very nice. Okay. Put that under something heavy to dry for a few minutes. And by the way, welcome to all my new subscribers. And thank you to all the ones who have been here a while. Oh, it's a different color this time. These back in my scraps. Well, might as well not, because I'm going to have tomorrow's to do too. Let's go with this. What I might do with this one, oh, this was directional this way. I think I'm going to go with a pretty big piece on this one. Mainly so I don't take up your whole day. Now, please go over and join the Facebook group, and please, please, please post your pictures over there. Post them on the Instagram. I'm going to link the Facebook and the Instagram below. Please post them on both places. And if this is your first time here, thank you for coming by. Please consider subscribing. And everybody, please run over and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And please, everybody, give me a like and a thumbs up. Y'all know that helps me so much. You know, it helps my channel, and I really appreciate it so much. And leave me a comment. Your comments, they inspire me. They motivate me to keep going. You know, there's times that, you know, quit has looked really good. You know, and I've thought about leaving YouTube, you know, just because I feel like I'm not, you know, that maybe, you know, y'all really aren't interested to see what I have to say or hear what I have to say. I'm going to put that there. You know, if you have a YouTube channel, you know how much, you know, goes into preparation and, you know, planning. And so, you know, y'all get it. But, you know, for the people who don't, you know, it's like, you know, do y'all really even care that, you know, I'm doing these? And, you know, and it really helps me when y'all leave me comments and let me know that you really like what I'm doing or like the direction I'm headed, or, you know, suggest that I head into something else or try something else. You know, you know, the gratitude journal that we'll be working on Fridays was, you know, somebody's suggestion, idea. And the correspondence journal that we're going to be working on in a couple of days was somebody else's idea as well. You know, and so it's when y'all ask me about, you know, can you do this or can we make one of those or whatever, you know, I love that feedback because, you know, I want to do what y'all would like to see, you know, with the things that y'all would like to do, because I love doing all of it. I mean, every bit of it. I mean, it's all, you know, I can't tell you what my favorite thing is. I think for interest, I want to put maybe, see, I have this and this. That's going to be covered up, so I really need maybe a flower up there. No, maybe here. Okay, let's see what I have over here that I can pick through. What is the interest piece? You know, do y'all want to see, you know, more things like, you know, like the money saving kind of things that I was doing, you know, before, and like making the jelly plate, things like that, you know, the making of the glue, the, you know, making ink for your ink pad, you know, those kind of things where I showed y'all how you can, you know, save money. You know, do y'all like those kind of videos? And if so, what is it that y'all would like to see me make? Maybe that would save you some money. The words are upside down, but the flower looks upside down that way. It's okay. All right. Yeah, that'll do it. But I think something needs to go right here, but I'm going to leave it because I can always put a decoration right there to take that up. Now I want to put a piece down here. Ooh, yeah, I like that. But I don't want it to cover the whole thing. So let's just cut a piece off. Like that, maybe. Take a little off the bottom. Of course, I can always trim that if I need to. Don't want it to be perfect, obviously. All right, let me kind of corner that a little bit. Well, that was absolutely the wrong angle, wasn't it? Okay. It's a little better. All right, let me ink that. It's after we finish tomorrow's segment of this, then we will be working on, we'll start making the tags and pieces for all the pieces that we've been making. We've got a pretty good little stash of pockets made. So now we're going to be making the pieces to go in it, I believe, is what we're going to be doing next. I think I want to use this over here. Okay. Okay, I like that. That made all kind of racket, didn't it? I hope y'all are really, really enjoying this series. I'm loving it. And I can't wait to put a journal together using our pieces. I hope you're looking forward to doing the same. And I will actually, I think, be working on 3 different journals with the pieces that we've made. Well, maybe 2. Because I have my sunflower stuff and then all this stuff that I've been working on. Now, I do want to make a little strip in the middle that's different. Ooh, I like that. That might be the wrong blues. Yeah, I think that's the wrong blues. That'll look good. Yep, I don't want that to be exactly right. Okay, so I think that looks rather nice. If you want to, you can, like put a piece across, maybe like this, to, kind of, if you want to make that a definite looking lip. Let's just do that. Let's just, for fun. Let's just do that. Oh, that's about perfect. Yeah, I think that sun's helping to dry my ink pad up some. I have no lights turned on in here today. That's just the sunlight coming through. It is such a gorgeous day. or if it doesn't get too hot, I might go outside and do some drawing today. I really, really enjoy drawing, and I'm not really good at it, but I enjoy it. But I feel so inspired when I'm outside. Okay. And I think that's when I do my best drawing, but I have to fix my headlight today, so I don't know. I have to take a nap every afternoon, just because of all the problems that I have. But hopefully I'll get my headlight changed and then maybe still feel like... Did I glue that too far? Let's see. I think I did. Ugh. I open that up just a little bit. Okay. Put this edge back down and put this under something heavy. Oh, I don't think I glued it to start with. What I'm talking about, glue it back down. Did I glue that? I guess I didn't. What is wrong with me? I'm slipping, y'all. Uh-oh. I just pulled that piece out. I'm telling y'all, this is the stickiest glue. Oh, Lord. All right, now you can tell that's a definite lip there. And I like that. I like the way that looks. It gives it kind of a finished look, too. Put a piece across the bottom. You can do whatever you want to, All right, I'm going to put this under here to dry for a few minutes. And we will do our third piece. And I think I want to go with these blues for sure this time. I really like these. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. Let's grab this piece in. I could tear these actually. Let me just tear these down real quick. And no, I'm not going to say these little bee pieces I tear off. I will throw those away. I got up early this morning, but I slept pretty decently last night for a change. But I'm really tired right now. I think it's because the Benadryl. I took a half a Benadryl about an hour ago. And I'm feeling really tired. Oh no. Oh no, that really went crazy, didn't it? We can fix that too, right? So let that soak in for a minute. I didn't figure that one out too well. Okay. Oh, that's going to look so nice. Okay. Thinking I want that under there. Tear that down some. Oh, look at here. I'm telling you what. Can't tear it because it keeps sticking to me. If y'all would like to see how to make your own tear ruler, let me know in the comments, and I can show you how to make a tear ruler. I know a lot of people, have them on their channels, and if you go to buy one, they are extremely expensive considering what they're used for, and for no more often than you'll be using it. I think I will take that all the way across, though. We're pretty close. Okay. And I can show y'all very easily and quickly how to make one of those. I think I showed y'all already some tools that you can use, like if you don't have an awl. You know, like to punch your holes with. Sew your signatures in. I think I told you about the results of the glue test and testing the different glues and what I found with those. And I showed you how to, you know, like rehydrate your ink pads and to make new ink to put in your ink pads. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now let's find another little piece. No. Do I like that? I think I do. Oh, here I was fixing to cut that instead of tear it. So just kind of let me know, you know, what y'all would like to see and what y'all would like to do. We probably won't have, you know, but another couple of weeks of this series going. And so, you know, that's not going to, you know, like just be forever for ongoing. You know, would y'all like to do, you know, the alphabet challenge where we use, you know, like that might be fun. Let's do an alphabet challenge. I think that'll be fun. Maybe on Thursdays we'll do an alphabet challenge. Let's do that. Let's plan an alphabet challenge on Thursdays. All right. So what I want y'all to do for sure, is to make me a list of different items of the alphabet. So for like A, we could use, what could we use for A? We could use acetate. We could use, what else starts with the letter A, y'all, that we use in our journal making? Oh my goodness, my mind is just, I guess, blank, or maybe we just don't use that much stuff with A. All right, I've got that on there. I think that looks nice. I'm going to go ahead and glue these sides down. I'm going to put the glue on for a minute, actually, and kind of let it get just a tad bit tacky. And B, what do we use for B? Yeah, I'm going to need some help with this alphabet challenge thing. I know a lot of people have done it, and I guess I could go back and see what supplies they used, because I'm really struggling right at the moment to think of supplies. But anyway, I'm going to need help with all the different letters of the alphabet, especially when we get to things like Q, and probably nothing for X. We'll make something up for X, and Z, and things like that. But, you know, anyway, make me a list in the comments, or, you know, post it on Facebook or Instagram, somewhere. Post it somewhere. You know, send me an email, whatever, with suggestions on what we can use for the different letters of the alphabet. Come up with as many of them as you can, because obviously I'm feeling a little bit stuck right now. Okay, let's... Oh, we're tearing. We're tearing, Susie. We're tearing. Because I'm having a struggle right at the moment trying to think of letters right now, so there are things, different things. So let's do the alphabet challenge. That'll be fun. We can do color challenges too, where we are going to use, say, pinks for today and blues for, you know, another day, and browns for another day. You know, black and white for another day. Just, you know, whatever. Y'all come up with some stuff for me. Help me. Y'all know I need help. And if you missed it yesterday, I did tell y'all that Saturday is my turn to host our Saturday Night Live at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And that we're going to have some very special guests with us. And so I'm really, really excited about it. Hopefully one of them will be a man. We're going to see. Let's see. Friday we'll be working on our journal, our gratitude journal. I hope you're joining me in that too. I'm just going to fold that around. Maybe Thursday we can start the alphabet challenge, but y'all got to give me some ideas for the letter A, because I'm really, really struggling right at the moment for an A. So I guess that's not starting off very well, is it? So I have a feeling when it comes time to think about it, I'm going to struggle with all of them, right? Let's see, what do I have here? Okay. I mean, you know, I don't really necessarily want to do, you know, what everybody else has done, so that's kind of one reason I hesitate to go see what everybody else did. You know, I mean, if everybody else has done it, then why, you know, why do I need to repeat that, right? So maybe we can think of some things that other people haven't done to try to do. Not that we just, you know, have to be different, but I just think it would be, you know, fun to, I mean, if other people have done the alphabet and say they've already used acetate, then, you know, let's try to come up with something else that, you know, because otherwise we can just go watch and see what, you know, what they did and what other people did. I just think it would be fun to come up with some different stuff. And hopefully y'all can help me with that. Yep, I like that. Okay, so definitely work on the alphabet, even if you don't come up with an A, because I'll try to find something like today, so I can go ahead and get a video recorded and scheduled for Thursday. But I'm going to really have to think about it, stretch my brain a little bit. That's hard. Okay, so I want to put that under something heavy, but first I want to bring these pieces back in. Let's take a look at them and see what we got done for today. Was that all three? Oh, I just pulled that right off. No, yeah, that's three. Okay, so today we did this one, and this one, and this one, and then the one that I brought as an example to start with. So, but these are the three that, you know, we did together today. I like them. I really do. So, I'm happy with each and every one of them. There's, you know, not any one better than the other. I do still have to ink around the edges, but I want this glue to dry a little bit. Like I said, this is some really sticky glue that I used on here. I haven't even inked this one that I did, you know, prior to time. So I'll do that off camera. I mean, you don't need to sit here and watch me ink. But these are a lot of fun. It's a great, great way to use up scraps. And, you know, especially if you got a bunch of little pieces of scraps. I had a bunch of little pieces that I was able to use on here. And it took me a while to do this because, I mean, this is a bunch of little pieces that I used. These, I used the bigger pieces, you know, which is fine. But I didn't have a whole bunch of, you know, the little tiny ones of this. So, you know, and that worked out. This one, obviously, you know, I made little pieces. I like the way it looks. You know what? I like them all. I do prefer the torn look over the cut look just because I just prefer it. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with the cut look. Some people like it better than the torn look. So whatever you prefer to do, you know, that's what you should do. So let me put these this way so you can kind of look at them. Hopefully they're all in frame. I know the sun keeps moving, and that was kind of my guide as to where we could see. So tomorrow we're going to work on like our glassine bags that we made. This is one that, you know, was store-bought. I'll pull it in. I'm probably going to shorten it up though because, you know, that's kind of long. I don't know exactly how long it is, but anyway, I'll probably cut it down some. This is one of those, it's not glassine, but it's paper. You know, you can use this too. You can absolutely use an envelope. We won't be folding this up, so you can use an envelope to do the same thing. I showed you yesterday how you could, you know, cut this down and kind of round that off some on an envelope to make it look like this. And again, bring your scraps, bring your envelopes, and we are going to work on these tomorrow. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a great, great day. I love each and every one of you. I'm very honored that y'all are here on my channel. And I look forward to continuing on with this and seeing y'all tomorrow. And please don't forget about our Saturday Night Live. It's going to be a hoot, I'm telling you. Y'all, it is so much fun. Y'all just won't even believe how much fun we have. I tend not to get a whole lot of crafting done because I spend too much time talking and laughing with everybody. But it's fun. Okay, y'all. I love you bunches. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Blessings and hope to everybody. Bye.